school full of bullies. Insane teachers. School lunches. Ned Bigby, that's me. And my two best friends try to do the impossible. Create a guide that will help you survive school.
Busty! 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 Tip busty!
Hey everybody, welcome to Tip Busters, a podcast dedicated to analyzing the legitimacy and practicality of the tips provided in Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. I'm your head buster, Bobby Hughes.
I'm your co-buster, Joey McGrath.
I'm the boy buster, Jake Gerard.
So guys, we did not plan a cold open.
We have a slop job today.
Guys, I got it.
Jake claims that he's got something for us.
Yeah.
So, Jake, what do you got?
Here's what we're doing today. What we are doing today is we're going to rank our top 4 Disney original movies that have come out on Disney Channel since 1998.
All right.
Okay.
That's an oddly specific year. But, okay. I'll go first.
Were there even Disney Channel original movies before?
Right. If you don't have an idea of Disney Channel original movies,
we should make a group me and invite everyone who listens.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, guys, if you're listening,
Discord.
if you're listening to this,
we'll just tweet it.
Yeah, we'll send a
group me.
tweet out the week that this episode is released, and if you want to be added to an official Tip Busters fan page or fan group me,
what do we
DM us your group me.
It's
name
weird
or
calling
whatever.
them fans.
Oh, fucking shit. I have the fucking hiccups again.
No. Okay, no, but actually,
What do we call our fans? Tippers?
Just the tip.
the
Busties?
No. Because the busties would be the tips, because that is who we are busting. Our loyal followers.
Okay.
no.
Groupies.
Our tippies.
Our tippies. Yeah.
I guess tippies.
Yo, that
All right.
is fuego. I am pro tippies.
Wait, no. Instead of calling them our fans, can we call them our student section and call them the tip jar?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's
great.
fucking
All right,
genius.
so if you'd like
Bobby,
to,
you're a mastermind.
if you would like to be added to
The
official,
tip jar.
the
That's what we
official,
call the group chat.
the official Tip Busters student section,
Yes.
the tip jar, then we'll send out more information. But good, I'm glad we came up with this live and on the air.
Wow. What a dinger.
Okay, anyways, Disney Channel movies.
Right. Bob, you first.
All
Yeah,
right.
like I said, if you don't know Disney Channel movies, and you can't make a top 4.
Trust me,
You can?
I'm.
All right, Joe, do you?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right, number 4. I'm gonna have to go with Minutemen. I was a big fan of Minutemen. Number 3. Do you guys remember Luck of the Irish?
Yes.
Yes.
That was a solid one.
Right.
Number 2 would probably be High School Musical 2, because the second one's objectively better.
Objectively the best.
I'm debating that harshly. Go ahead, Bob.
And then number 1, and if I get any backlash, you guys are kicked off the podcast, but Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
Bring it here, Bob.
Dude, me
you want to hear
too.
my list
Me-
that I came up with in my head? 4, the Even Stevens movie.
Oh, fuck! I didn't even think of that.
3, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. 2, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. And number 1, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
Can I adjust my...
Yes, absolutely. Make it right.
So 4 is still Minutemen.
Okay.
3, High School Musical 2 is getting the boot. So Luck of the Irish is 3.
Yes.
Number 2, and this is the only one that could come close to Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off, was the Proud Family movie.
Oh my god, you're right. That is a Disney Channel
That was
movie.
an incredible movie.
Shit.
So, Joe?
I'm gonna say 4 is the Kim Possible movie because I remember
The drama? Yeah! Yeah!
not the live action one that they made.
Oh, God. No, that's just a dumpster fire.
I forgot that even came out, honestly. 3 would be either Luck of the Irish or Minutemen. Bobby was right. Those are good movies. So I'm going to probably give it to Minutemen. Because I recently saw Luck of the Irish and it almost doesn't hold up well. 2, Even Stevens.
Of course.
And 1's Eddie $1 Million Cook-Off.
I literally wanted to be Eddie growing up.
He is like Bob.
An icon, truly.
So can I make my list without adding those two?
Sure.
So I'll
those
for
have
those who don't like those movies.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll discount The Luck of the Irish and I'll discount Minutemen. 4th, I do have the Proud Family movie.
all right.
Okay.
For sure.
It's great.
And 3rd, actually, I have Kim Possible, So the Drama.
Thank God.
Absolutely. 2nd, I have Jump In with Corbin Blue. Yeah, that movie's heat, right? Because you made a fucking 2-hour movie about jump rope. That shit's tight. And number 1, I don't know how you can't go with Halloween Town.
I got you.
I see. I don't consider that a Disney Channel original though.
The 1998 version is a Disney Channel original movie.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes.
See, because I would definitely throw them in that list, but like when I think Disney Channel original, I think like made for Disney Channel.
No, for sure. But Halloween Town
was made for Disney.
It is made for Disney Channel. So is Halloween Town High, and
they just like got really popular.
Wait, hold on. Are we counting Sky High in this?
Hell no.
Wait a minute.
Sky High
It's not a Disney Channel original movie.
I think
it is.
Consult the list.
I almost remember it premiering on Disney Channel.
Because
fucking read.
Sky High is incredible.
I might just. It doesn't beat Eddie.
Why did you have to pick 4?
I love Eddie.
Sky High? No, it's not Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
Because 4 is fun. His top 3 is easy, top 5 is easy. 4 adds controversy.
Can I give an honorable mention to Sky High?
Yeah, I will too, if it counts.
That's what I'm checking.
Can you say...
Oh, Johnny Capahala back on board is another one that was fucking tight. No cap.
Is that the one where, like, his uncle was, like, 10? And like,
yeah, that's the one.
God.
And they were riding bikes on the dirt path.
Isn't there a sequel where he's snowboarding?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, dude, fuck, dude. Okay, off the channel of off the topic of Disney Channel original movies.
Yes.
So you guys remember Disney XD?
Yes. Yeah.
Bro, the one show I watched.
Yeah, wait. Okay, hold on. Can I guess it?
You can guess the show I watched at all points in time.
Is it Zeke and Luther?
It was Zeke and Luther! I watched Zeke and Luther every second of my fucking day.
So underrated.
It was so good. It was so good.
Do you guys remember the show Brandy and Mr. Whiskers?
Oh my god, yes!
Here's the comment I was about to make.
Brandy's hot.
Here's the comment I was about to make. Zeke and Luther is the tip busters of Disney Channel. And then Bobby mentioned Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, and Brandy and Mr. Whiskers is the tip busters of Disney Channel.
What a disaster, bro. That season, that show had...
How did they get out of the jungle? Wasn't the...
They fucking did.
No, I thought like...
The plot was that they were supposed to get out. Yeah.
I thought in the movie they decide that like they make so many friends in the jungle.
That they want to
So they decide to stay.
Okay,
right.
Can we just throw a statement out there?
Brandy's hot.
Well, okay. I want you guys to rank these 3.
Got it.
Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon. Go.
Dude, super against the grain here. Nickelodeon is the worst of the 3 that you just named. Nickelodeon's 3rd, Cartoon Network, and then Disney for sure.
As a person who loves cartoons, I have a good reason why it's Cartoon Network, Disney Channel.
That's fair. I fucked with Ben 10, and that was tight.
Yeah.
I put Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, and then Nickelodeon.
Okay, but you look at Disney Channel, and as a growing young man, Wizards of Waverly Place had Selena Gomez, and Jesse had Demi Lovato.
Are we rating them based on how hot Jake thought the characters
No, I think Jesse had so many plot holes. I did like Wizards of Waverly Place, including the movie.
It was great.
The movie, the song for the movie was fucking tight.
I like the movie a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
Also, when we're discussing Disney Channel... Well, no, I'm not going to go there.
Are you going to talk about American Dragon Jake Long? Because it's the best Disney show that's ever aired.
Why was Bobby just out of nowhere going to talk about American Dragon Jake
Long? Because I did.
You're really naming some heat stuff. These are all good shows.
Okay, but
Dude, I didn't watch shit shows.
When we're talking Cartoon Network, like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, here's my reasoning for like the list.
Ed, and
right,
Eddie.
Here. So here's the thing. The channels are still going on. The shows that are coming out now for Cartoon Network are still bangers. For
That's
Disney
fair.
Channel and Nickelodeon, they're trash.
Okay, I agree with that, but I'm ranking them based on nostalgia.
Okay.
And I don't think I can put Ed, and Eddie
That's
or Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy over American Dragon Jake Long. I don't think I can.
Okay,
Disney
hold on.
had a lot of, like, okay.
Can I throw a ringer in there though?
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, Danny Phantom.
Okay, that's a diamond in the rough.
Oh,
because
I got one.
Nickelodeon was shit for so fucking.
I got one. Avatar.
Oh.
Yeah, I be on my Aang shit more often than not.
So I've noticed that you like shows with overarching plot and not just like one-offs like Ed and Eddie.
But, which I feel like
Ed and Eddie,
Disney did more often than.
yeah, Disney
any other.
definitely had
I
more
mean,
like.
if you're talking absolute shit post, then Cartoon Network takes the fucking cake.
I'm gonna say Nickelodeon takes that cake because there's Rugrats, all that. There's
fuck yeah, all that.
Two Angry Beavers.
See, but I will say,
Cat Dog.
see, here's what I put.
Cat Dog's the most shit posted
Oh
show.
fuck,
of
what
all
was that
time.
one?
Rocko's
Fucking
Modern Life.
no, on Cartoon Network. It was the fucking Courage the Coward. Was that on
Courage the Coward was
yeah,
my favorite
Cartoon Network? Yeah.
Chowder.
Chowder's.
Dude,
Okay,
you guys are making
every-
such strong arguments to put Cartoon Network over Disney, but I just
Every
can't.
episode of Chowder is hilarious. I don't care what anyone says.
Rada.
Yes. Okay. Well, that.
Wait,
can-
we're
well,
we're forgetting the best show of all time, Bob.
Looney Tunes.
Nope. What's this podcast about?
Oh fuck! Oh no! We threw him under the bus.
Yo, we all just took the biggest.
Forgot about Ned
We all
Bigby.
just took the biggest fucking L.
Oh.
I had that in my back of my mind since we started talking about channels. I was like, "What the fuck?" Was,
Okay, before we move on to the tips, it is on Nickelodeon. That's the thing. We all were just
Yeah,
we all
we
literally
just
throw that
threw it in
shit
the
out the
trash.
window. But okay, so can we all, before we move on to the tips, can we all rank those three from 3 to 1? Go, Bob. Start.
I still gotta go Nickelodeon at 3, Disney at 2, Cartoon Network at 1.
Same.
General consensus: Nickelodeon at 3. I think there's just way too many.
I got you.
Like, especially when you're staying up late at night.
You definitely
And
make
you
a lot
can
of.
grind Jake Long. You can grind Kim Possible.
He's right. You can't do that because Adult Swim comes on for.
Yeah, Adult Swim comes on. If you're up until 4 a.m., you get reruns of that day's episode of American Dragon Jake Long and Kim Possible.
Adult Swim and Toonami are both pluses and minuses for.
Hold
Cartoon
on,
Network.
Exactly,
You
I
gotta
agree.
keep in mind, Good Luck Charlie was on Disney Channel, and that was straight trigger trash.
Okay, it was trigger trash, but the baby was cool.
The baby's-
Charlie itself and the older brother, I forget his name. He was awesome.
Yeah, what was he was in Hatching Pete and Minutemen. What was his
Oh,
name?
I don't remember his name, but he's tight.
Yeah,
Like
he was a good actor.
he was a good actor.
He was funny
So the
too.
show, you're discrediting it. I agree. It wasn't the best.
It was like a long running show though.
It was a long running show, and you're not giving it the credit it deserves.
And like the movie had like actual meaning to it.
Jason
Like,
Dolly.
Jason Dolly.
Jason Dolly, yeah.
Yeah.
Mitchell Musa is not in movies anymore because apparently he committed a crime.
Oh my God, Disney Channel. Talk about Hannah Montana. You talk about Hannah Montana. You talk
Sweet
about
Life of Zack and
Sweet
Cody.
Life of Zack and Cody.
That's outrageous.
You literally can't put, dude, after we just named those, you can't put Cartoon Network. If you put Cartoon Network over Disney, I don't know what you can do.
But you're forgetting about the live action Cartoon Network stuff. Like the
That's fair.
Ghostbusters
That's
show.
fair. Okay, that's fair.
Level Up.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Out of Jimmy's Head.
I'll give you
Oh,
that.
Out of Jimmy's Head was incredible.
With the movie Reanimated.
All right, let's just hop into this
Yeah,
shit. Let's just hop.
All right,
Let's go to the
folks.
best show.
All right. Let's go on to the best show from the worst network.
Right.
That's the best one.
The diamond in the rough.
All right. All
Like
right.
Aladdin.
All right, folks. So we actually is kind of a unique week. So the topics are bullies and emergency drills.
Oh my God, Bullies! You fucking.
Okay,
Someone
but
get Adam on the phone.
Here's what I'll say. Emergency drills only has 2, and Bullies has 5. So I think we can do all of them.
Okay, yeah. Because I was really excited for emergency drills, actually.
Yeah, we can do all of them. I don't see why emergency drills would be fucking exciting.
Can I tell a story about an emergency drill?
That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, so I was an RA my sophomore year of college.
Yeah.
And we had to do rounds. And he was in a freshman dorm. It was run down, really old. And the kids were... It was known as, like, being the party dorm.
Yeah.
And, like, so all the kids were shitheads. And it was a good time, but fuck those kids.
Right.
So I'm doing rounds one night. And this girl has her door open. And she's, like, sitting in the doorway. And she has a vape in her hand. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey... Like, trying to be cool, because, like, I didn't want to be an asshole RA. Like, we were supposed to write him up if we found him with a vape, but I was like, just don't do it. So I go up to her, and I'm like, hey, can you please put that away, or, like, take it outside? Yeah. And she's like, why? I'm like, well, like, for one, it's kind of disrespectful to the people around you, and 2, like, you'll set off the fire alarm. She's like, I won't set off the fire alarm. Like, it's not smoke. And I'm like, no, you will. Like, it's happened before. Right. Can you please put it away? And she goes, I'm not putting it away. Like, you're an idiot if you think this is going to set off the fire alarm. She then inhales, like, really big, looks directly at her fire alarm, and just blows.
Oh, fatty ghost.
Like, blows literally straight into it, and immediately sets off the entire building. We all had to evacuate.
And you wrote her up, probably.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I just sat there for like a solid...
What a dickhead. You're such a dickhead.
I literally sat there for a solid minute just staring at her as this alarm is going off.
What was your reaction?
Oh, her face like went like ghost white. And I'm like, yeah.
What? Because she was... like, I don't think water vapor will set off a fire alarm. But like, I think the stuff from vapes will.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, which is not water vapor. There's stuff to it.
Yeah. That's my story.
I'm a clean child. I don't know.
She confused a vape with steam. Like she was a steam.
Yeah.
Do you think Thomas the Train vaped?
He does. He's Cloud Lord.
He jewels, bro.
He jewels. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Tip 983. Right. Teachers are a bully-free zone.
Disagree.
I want to disagree as well.
I think you can get bullied by a teacher.
Totally.
Okay, can I preface this whole bullying segment by the fact that usually, and I'm not condoning it all the times, especially if it's something that one of your friends is sensitive about, right?
You're about to...
Most of the time, it's okay to bully your friends.
I don't think bully is the right word.
I think it's funny.
I think it absolutely is.
I know Bobby. Where
like I think you can like poke fun at your friends and like because like
there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason you're friends.
Like us, like we like when I talk about you and like grades and whatnot. Like I'm poking fun at you. I wouldn't call it bullying.
I feel bullied. Listen, Bobby, you understand what kind of double standard that is. If you poke fun at me, we're poking fun at friends, haha. But if I poke fun at a stranger, I think that's fucking bullying.
I think that's the difference, though. You can't poke fun at everyone. That's the point.
Well, yeah, I guess I agree. But
right, if it was just you didn't know Bobby that well, let's say you guys knew each other, but it wasn't like best friends, right? And Bobby started poking fun at you like every day, constantly, and never tried to like be your friend or say anything positive. I think that's bullying. But since you guys are best friends and have been together for years,
coworkers,
right? Since you guys are coworkers, colleagues even, and you guys have like known each other for years, I think like
it's definitely more acceptable. It doesn't change the fact that it's bullying. Like it, but
does it hurt your feelings?
Normally, when people give me shit about that type of stuff. Right, whether it be my weight, whether it be my grades, whether it be something like that.
Right.
It usually does hurt my feelings. Yeah. Unless it comes from someone I know wants the best for me.
Right.
And, like, never in my moment never ever since I met Bobby did I ever doubt that he wanted the best for me.
Right. Well, there was one time...
Except for literally right now.
There was one time Bobby threw root beer at me. At a game once.
You're such a pussy.
he was aiming for and he threw it at me.
No, to be fair, I know exactly what you're talking about. To be fair, I hit
and it
splashed off and hit you.
Right.
And I did feel bad, and I was very apologetic.
Okay, but either way, I don't. Okay, so you saying that stuff, it doesn't.
Bobby's going, there's no bullying in program, so we're like, Bobby bullies and stuff.
Yeah. No, like it. I think the textbook definition of
Is this
bullying-
your way of telling me that I bully both of you?
No, because I bully the shit out of both of you.
Bobby,
And Adam, we all bully the fuck out of
he
Adam.
played from the podcast, and I feel really bad about it.
Dude, I don't fucking care. Adam's
Takes
fun
it like
guy.
a champ.
I doubt he listens. But okay, anyway, what I'm saying is the textbook definition of bullying is not altered by how close of friends you are, but it is more acceptable based on how close of friends you are. So I think that if the teacher knows that you and I are tight, me giving you shit about your D minus,
right. I guess, like,
I don't think that I will agree with Ned and you that, like, I can't go up to the random dude who got a 46% and be like, you fucking idiot, right? I can't do that. But if you got the 48%, you're never hearing the end of it. But that's more acceptable because we're tight.
But it's still bullying.
So, wait, so
It's still bullying, but it's acceptable because we're tight.
Hey, I got a fun idea. Let's have a fun segment where we try to remember what the fucking tip was.
yeah, because I was gonna round it to that, which is
It's teachers are a bully free front.
Yeah, you
I
can't. do it in
disagree.
front of-
I disagree
yeah,
because you absolutely can do it in front of a teacher
Jake,
if
Jake
you and I
made-
are tight.
Yeah, Jake made a good point where even if you guys are friends, like, okay, I'm gonna bust the tip because teachers can be bullies.
That's what I think.
Oh, big facts.
I think
Yeah.
that's what he's going at more, is that teachers shouldn't bully you. When I think they shouldn't, but I think they can.
Oh, totally.
Oh, they absolutely shouldn't, and they
I
do.
feel like we've all been bullied
we've
by
all
a
been
teacher.
bullied by a teacher.
Yeah, I'm good with busting this one.
Yeah, bust.
Yeah, we'll bust this one.
Bust it!
Tip busted.
Tip 872.4a. If you know their schedule, you can avoid them.
What the fuck? That's terrifying.
So,
As in, you're the kid getting bullied?
I would
Yeah.
assume so, yes. We have to keep in mind Ned's saying this, so he's probably getting bullied.
Okay, so...
I guess if you did know like where they're going at all times, then you could avoid them. But
yes.
unless they want confrontation, they'll find you no
Here's
matter where they're
what
going.
I will say. I feel like if someone is... It's one thing if it's like the bully just every time they see you, they do something, and then like, you don't see them.
They're not actively trying to find you.
Yes, if they're actively bullying you, I feel like they'll
find
looking
you,
out
right,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah,
I also will say it's not good to avoid your problems. If you have a problem with someone, you need to hit you can't avoid them forever, and avoiding them
That's
is
what
the
I'm
right
saying.
strategy.
Ned is right and wrong at the same time of this tip. Because if you look... Okay, so if you read the tip again, it says... If you know your bully's schedule, you can avoid them.
Yeah.
That's true. If you know your bully's schedule, you can avoid them.
Again,
But that isn't how you should go about it. My parents said, dude, and tell me if your parents said this to you, dude, if you get bullied, knock that fucker out.
My dad said that. Yeah.
Knock that fucker out. Hit him right in the fucking
My dad
nose.
says if you get bullied, tell someone. If they like lay a finger on you, beat their ass.
Yeah.
Which is not great advice because if they hit you and you don't do anything, then they're very in trouble.
Well, I forget what show it was. They're like there was a kid getting bullied, and
Was it Yu-Gi-Oh?
I think it might have been. no, I don't think it was Yu-Gi-Oh. But it was like someone was getting bullied, and he was like, how you face your bullies is you take down the biggest bully. You take down the biggest one. But maybe it was something like it, like around the same concept that you take down the biggest guy, and you're good, you're made, right? Because if you stood up to the biggest bully in the school, these average ass bullies aren't gonna fuck with you,
right?
If you beat the Warriors, then it's not like
if you beat the Warriors, the Bucks and the Sixers, they're not fucking with you. They're not chalking this up as an easy win, like it's. It doesn't make sense.
I think we should bust it because this isn't a good way to deal
so
with.
Not that the tip isn't wrong.
Yeah, right.
It's not wrong. It's just not good.
I think this is like the first time, not the first time, but like the second time maybe where the tip makes sense, but in advice sense, it shouldn't be taken.
In a short-term sense,
Yeah.
Long term, that's a bad idea. So
Yeah.
bust the tip.
Bust the tip.
Tip busted!
Tip 525. Find out about peer mediation.
Peer mediation.
So I think
Do
that
we have to find out?
that's how it's worded. I think that's odd wording, but like I feel like what he's saying is have like
Someone else step
So if
in.
I'm getting bullied, tell you about it so that you can step in.
right.
If I was ever getting bullied, I think I'm going to Bobby first.
No, I disagree.
Who would you...
Not with the going to Bobby first. Like I
You
disagree with the tip because I don't.
I'm
Okay,
curious. Who would
First things first. If you're in middle school or some shit, or you're getting bullied, you talk to a guidance counselor,
Right.
and you talk to a teacher that you trust, or your parents who then can talk to somebody. I don't think the first thing you do if you're getting bullied is talk to your irrational best friend who's 13 years old.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's the move, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I get the reason as to why you would tell your friends you're getting
'Cause
bullied,
that's like-
but I don't think you would go to your friend and be like, Bobby, kill this guy. Knock this fucker out.
Bobby, I choose you.
I don't think I would, like, I don't think that's the right way to go about it. Because you talk to authority first. You tell your friends if you want to talk about it and how it makes you feel. But I don't think telling your friends to do something about it is the way to go about it.
I think you're...
I think when he says mediation, though, he means have someone like sit down, like have all of you sit down and they listen to like
I
both
want to say
sides
peer
of it.
mediation is like
A group discussion.
a group discussion about the bullying happening.
Peer mediation.
It's pulling out the receipts in front of the group.
Mediating is...
That's where you stay. You have a third party who's completely uninvolved.
Right,
Like,
But
I thought mediating, and this might just be my complete misunderstanding of the word, but I thought mediating was getting involved as opposed to
no, it's
having
it's
an
the opposite.
The
You
opposite?
stay unbiased.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's a good tip.
If that's what it means, then yeah, I'm sorry if you all want to judge me for that
No.
shit.
I say we affirm it.
I wouldn't mind affirming it, just because I feel bad that I misunderstood the word and I didn't know the meaning of it.
Yeah, I guess we have to find out about
We're
peer mediation.
Tip Busters is a bully-free zone, so
No, it's not. I bully the fuck out of Ned.
That's true, we all do.
And there was 30 minutes of uncut footage. Or cut footage, where I bullied Cookie. It's not there anymore. But there was around 20 to 30 minutes where I bullied the shit out of Cookie.
Went at Cookie for no reason.
yeah, affirm it.
Yeah, friend.
Affirm it.
Tip affirmed!
Actually, we're halfway. Would we like to?
Some peace and bills.
Well, let's hear some ads. Thank you to our friends at Anchor, and here we go.
Hey, bud. You know how Jake brought up that big anchor in episode 1?
Oh yeah, with the mom job segment.
Yeah, I was wondering if you knew about any other anchors.
Actually I do. So have you ever want to start a podcast?
I have, actually.
Well, then Anchor is absolutely the app for you. They do incredible things like allow you to record and edit on their app. You can actually get it put on several different platforms such as Spotify and Apple Music.
Wow, it sounds like you get to manage your podcast from one spot.
Anchor just really does everything for you. So
Wow.
all you have to focus on is the podcast itself.
You know what? That is a really good anchor.
Huge thank you to our sponsors as always.
Thank you, Anchor.
Tip 902.1. Tell a parent, teacher, or a counselor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
affirm it.
I said that last tip. That's an easy affirm. Because like I said, you want to talk to authority about the bullying because authority are the people that are going to handle it the fastest.
Yep.
So
Affirm it.
Tip affirmed!
Tip 438. Get a bully box, so if you see bullying, write on a piece of paper and put it in the bully box.
That is mom job levels of what the fuck's
What
going
the
on.
fuck's a bully box?
guys, we literally can't do anything except for banish this tip. and I will campaign for banishment until the day I die. I don't care if this episode isn't 2 hours long. This tip will get banished.
Hear me out. Of course, the tip's going to get banished. I'd like everyone here to explain what they think a bully box is. Bobby, you first.
Alright, so a bully box. Hold on.
I think I know what it could be.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, I think
Go for it. I think it's a box where you write the person's name and you put the name into a box where authority can see it.
Right, yeah.
Like at the maybe at the end of the week or something.
Jeez,
Okay. By the end of the day, they check the box and they're like, okay, someone wrote that this guy was being a bully, let's handle it.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's the same, where they write the name and the action that they did.
Yeah.
And if it's reoccurring, then they're like, okay, that's kind of proof that person's doing it.
Okay, I agree. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Can I suggest we do something really quick for creative purposes?
Alright.
Let's all come up with like a 20-second ad for a product called Bully Box. Come up with what the product is and give a pitch for it.
Well, Bob, you got to start. You're the head buster.
Yeah, Bob.
All right.
Let's hear your 20-second ad, and then it'll go to the co-buster, and then it'll go to the boy buster.
Bully Box.
Yeah.
Do you have a big move coming up? This is a box that not even the strongest bully can tear down.
Yeah.
The sturdiest box for all your needs. And
Yeah? How much is it?
it's $25.92,
That's not bad.
and it's infinite.
Immovable what does it do?
You put your stuff in it, and when your bully comes and tries to swat it out of your hand, it's indestructible.
That's a locker, Bob. You sold us a locker.
They put you in those.
You just get shoved into your bully box like a locker.
Joe, let's hear your bully box ad.
Are you getting bullied at school? Me too. It sucks. So, our product, the Bully Box, is 2 big inflatable boxing gloves where you and your bully can handle it like men.
Bully box.
Yeah.
It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but for bullies.
Taking the alternative approach
Is
to
it
the word
soccer
box.
What are those big inflatable gloves called? What are they called?
Hulk hands?
Not. Oh my god. Yeah, our product comes with 2 pairs of Hulk hands, where you and your bully can just beat the shit out of each other and learn who the real winner is. Because bullying has a definite winner and loser to it.
You ready for my ad? Are you guys getting bullied but you don't want to be a fucking rat? Tattle on that bitch anonymously with the Bully Box. It's a steel box. And what you do is you take the bully's name, you take the bully's action, and you put it in the box. Anonymously. Don't put your fucking name. So that way you're not a rat, and you're not getting upset by bullying.
I love your idea for the ad was not to make up a new thing, but to aggressively restate what we spoke about.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It's effective.
Alright, so can we just finish this fucking...
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah, totally.
get it the fuck out of me.
Alright, banish it.
Tip busted!
Alright, so we're getting into emergency drills now.
Okay.
Tip 202, chill out, don't panic.
Wrong. You should always panic. There should always be a big panic. What is this for drills or like?
This is drills.
Like, is it? Do you think a drill's going on in the episode right now, or is there like there an actual fire or like an active shooter on the school?
Well, it's just emergency drills. Although I kind of with Joey. Banish the tip. Like,
Wait! I said busted.
I'm not. I'm fucking on the same hype train. But I'm okay. Yeah, bust the tip because if you hear that alarm sound, so at Centerville, by the time we turned a senior, right, we generally had an idea of when the tornado drills were happening.
Yeah, it was pretty like often.
It was like second Monday of the month,
Something like that.
or some shit like that. If you hear that fucking drill and you don't know, or that siren, and you don't know that there's a drill that day, be worried. Shit could actually be happening. Don't try to stay calm.
I think with like any level, it's like kind of like being like courageous, where like you need fear in yourself to like be courageous.
Mm-hmm.
I think like with like being ready for stuff, panic has to happen. If you just chill about everything.
On some Deku shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it.
Nothing's gonna actually happen if you're just calm about everything.
Yeah.
Where like you have to, for the majority part, be calm, but panic needs to be
Deku's
there.
fight against Muscular.
Yeah.
Prime example.
Yeah.
When you're really afraid of that shit, it really brings out the best in you. That's facts. I agree. So it's 2/3 vote. Bobby, you can give your input, but at the end of the day, it doesn't change it.
Bob, what's your thing? Were you gonna say yes?
Bust it! Yeah! 3-0.
Tip busted.
Tip 204B.
Yeah.
Always listen. You never know when it might be handy.
Is this referring to the alarm or bullies?
Is this referring to everything?
It's still emergency drills, but I feel like
Always
that's...
listen. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I feel... Yeah, that's...
Yeah, affirm it.
Yeah, affirm it. That's so fucking obvious.
Please listen. Please listen
If
to
you
like
hear
cop
the
who's
alarm
telling
go
you.
off, fucking do something.
If something's actually wrong at your school and a cop is telling you to do something, please do what that cop says. Don't just think about Minecraft parodies. Please go to like where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call from that.
Tip affirmed.
All right, so that's let's tally it up.
That's it.
That is
His 2 tips for the drills were listen and don't panic.
Yeah,
Okay.
that must have been a boring episode.
Yeah, it must have been like a lot of cookie action.
I like to think that it was just like instead of Captain America in the seat being like, "So you got detention."
Were there any?
It was Ned just in a seat backwards. Like,
Yeah. Were
Chill
there-
out, don't panic.
Right. Were there any? So it was like a little like infomercial, not like a whole episode. Were there any episodes where he just didn't go to school and someone else was giving out tips? I feel like there was.
You mean like in the Eric Andre show when Eric crashes his car?
Yes.
And Hannibal hosts the episode? I don't think so.
Where like someone else is like has the book for him.
As the Bible?
Yeah.
His dad comes to
The
middle
Bible.
school.
His dad pretends to be him. And he's telling.
All right, so we got a final tip
Fights.
tally of 4 in the busted section, one of which was banished,
3 in the
and
affirmed section.
3 in the affirmed.
And 1 in the banished.
What were the 3 affirmed ones?
It was...
peer mediation, tell a parent, teacher,
Oh, gotcha.
and always listen.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Good ones, Ned. So, do we want to piece the episode together?
Yeah, someone's a fucking doofus.
So, wait. Which one are you referring to?
So I feel like he went to, like, he said, hey, Cookie was getting bullied, and he was like, hey...
I think he was getting bullied.
I feel like Ned is a lot more bullyable than Cookie.
Because Cookie's useful.
Dude, like, okay, on a straight up with you viewers, I can kind of be a bully sometimes. And so, I have a pretty good idea of who is more bullyable.
You have a bully radar.
And I think Ned is absolutely bigger target.
So, you remember there was one actual, like, main character that was a bully. I forget his name.
Loomer.
Loomer, yeah. And I'm thinking he was bullying Ned. And then his peer mediation was probably, like...
Have, like, Mose.
And he was,
because
like, scared
Loomer
of Mose.
liked Mose.
Yeah, definitely. For the drill episode, literally anything could have happened. So I'm going to give that to Bobby. Literally anything could have happened because
Give it to me. I got this.
Okay, do you mind?
No, of course not.
Okay, go ahead.
It's Jake's show. I just live in it.
Yeah.
What happened in the drill episode was the drill happened. The fucking siren's going off, and Cookie is losing his fucking shit. And so he's freaking out, and Ned's like, bruh, don't panic, right? And then Cookie takes that to heart. He's like, don't panic. Next month passes, alarm goes off,
Right.
Cookie's like, don't worry about it. Authority is like, bro, there's a fucking fire. And Cookie's like, nah, no fire.
That's why he said always listen.
Yeah, and that's why he said always listen.
Yeah.
Because he's like, if it's a drill, it's a drill. If the siren's going off and authority tells you there's a fucking fire, listen.
I like to think that the whole 15-minute episode is just the firefighters. It's the first minute, like, he's like, don't panic, all that. The next 14 minutes are the firefighters sitting there screaming at Cookie as the room is burning around him. And he's like, nah, don't buy it.
I like to think they went an artistic approach with this episode. It's a wide shot for 15 minutes of the school burning. You can't hear dialogue, but just screams. And the whole
You see kids run out.
Yeah, the cat's just in the foreground. They're so far away you can't hear them. And then at random moments, the tips pop up from the bottom. And you can see Ned look at the scream when it happens, and he looks so mad. It's just distant noises.
It starts out as a drill, and then someone panics and tips over a lamp.
For the first
fire. For
the first 3
And then
minutes
it goes
of
to
the
that
episode.
horizontal view where you see little people in pastel colors running out of the fucking door.
No, I like to think it's 3 minutes. It's just normal school. And you're like, is this the episode? Is it playing right now? You're.
It's like the explosion in King of the Hill when the Walmart blows up.
Cookies on the floor. Like, hey, I'll get the fire about man.
Okay, well there's the episode, folks.
Oh my God.
We couldn't piece it together any better.
Great. Good job.
So as always, gang, actually, let's do a little update for you.
Well, now we have a group meeting, so it must be fire in there.
Yeah, so...
Or 3 sad people constantly going at it.
Big fat.
Us.
Yeah, 3 people and then us. So we have a new development in #Headgate 2019.
We do?
So,
Oh, we do!
Huge shout out.
Huge
shout out.
I want to say last time we brought this up, we were sitting at maybe 88 followers?
Yeah.
So 89, somewhere in there. Folks, we are currently sitting at a solid 161 followers.
That's honestly an impressive jump of followers. We're almost like, I think that's almost the same amount as like my actual Twitter for my art stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so can I give the shout out?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I want to give a huge shout out to Cosmodor. So I want you to go follow his Twitter. Dude, I want to find out.
I have it right here.
Yeah, go.
At Cosmodore, at COSMODORE. So he gave us a shout out on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I was at work when I saw it, and I was like, what is this?
Bobby's freaking out.
Who is this guy?
Go subscribe to him on YouTube. He has 150,000 followers. He's really close to 200K. Go subscribe to him on YouTube.
50,000 followers?
Subscribers on YouTube.
Oh my.
Either way, huge shout out to Cosmodore.
Yeah.
Go follow him on Twitter. Go subscribe to him on YouTube.
Okay, so he shared, which is another point I want to bring up. He said something about us on Twitter, which was incredibly, we cannot thank him enough, incredibly nice things that he was, saying about us. Some of his followers then jumped over to our page, hit that follow button. So if you're listening and you don't follow us on Twitter, go do that,
and
because
they don't
that
think
helps
we're
so
real.
much.
Most people probably don't think we're real from that tweet. They think it's just like an idea for a podcast.
Yeah, no, we're real. We're here.
We're
doing
definitely here.
Also, another point I want to make. If you do have an opinion about the show, post it on your social media wherever. Like, literally, it means so much to hear from you guys.
If you want us to change, we'll do it like that.
Literally, like, any feedback you have, like, we are all open ears. We want to make this good for you guys as well as ourselves.
Truthfully, and like, to be completely open with all the listeners like that are listening right now, we did get feedback that at the beginning of our podcasts were slow to start.
Yeah.
And so that's why we started doing these cold opens.
Thank you to whoever told us that, because that's how Carlitos happened.
Even like content-wise, please. Like, we never start a tip buster session with, oh man, I wish we had a lack of like structure in the podcast.
Yeah. We really appreciate the feedback people get.
Yeah.
We really appreciate Cosmodor and all of his followers and subscribers.
And all of our followers, all of our fans. Thank you so much. Like, share this around. Like, let's get this big. Let's tell your friends about it. See what see what people think of this.
Yeah.
Big things happen in the summer.
Of
Big
course.
things happen in the summer.
Oh,
We need to
Again,
follow it.
okay, the ending's going a little long here, so just Facebook, go like our Facebook page, Tipbusters. We have an Instagram now, @Tipbusters. Go like that. Got some new photos coming out every week with each episode, so hope you enjoy them. You're welcome for that as well. Go check out our website, www.tipbusters.weebly.com. Headgate 2019, of course.
Mhm.
Wherever you're listening, hit subscribe, whether it be YouTube, Spotify, Anchor,
Whatever it may
anything
be.
like
Yeah.
that. Oh, and tweet coming out this week about the tip jar.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great...
Definitely want to utilize that.
Yeah.
Let's get the student section rolling. We don't have fans.
So
we have
hold on.
students.
If you after you hear this video, after you see listen to this video or podcast episode, if you want to be involved into the tip jar, please tweet at us.
Here's what we'll do.
Twitter is our probably our most used platform.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you have a Twitter, tweet at us. If you have Facebook, contact us.
you can DM at TBBoysOfficial. and
Just whatever
yeah.
you want
You
to
probably
do.
DM the Instagram as well.
Yeah, you can DM the Instagram if you follow us on Instagram. Whatever it may be. If you want to be a part of the tip jar and you want to talk to me, Bobby, and Joey,
Yeah.
and trust me, a lot of podcasts, if they ever did this, it would be very little contact between the busters. It would be a lot
It's almost exclusively going to be us in chat. And maybe
No,
one
but a
other
lot of it
person.
would be, if other people did this, it would be a lot of contact between the fans
Oh, yeah.
of the show. And the busters wouldn't really do anything. It would be a
The
place.
I
good
have
news is
something to-
we don't have enough fans, so we have to fill the gap.
We are gonna talk to you.
So
if you
here's-
want to talk to us, get in that fucking Discord. Oh, not Discord. Fucking
Oh my God.
group me. Get in that group me. We will respond.
I
We
actually
will
have
have fun. It'll be
a
a good time.
suggestion of something we should do. Since it's called the tip jar, I think whoever wants to in the group chat provides tips, and we'll do a fan tip of the week.
I like
And
that.
We'll bust it in
Yeah,
a
fan
ferment.
tip right before the
Yeah.
Jake's tip of the week.
I like that.
We'll choose someone, give them a shout out.
Yeah,
and then
for
we'll
sure.
do it for every episode.
All
yeah,
right.
for sure. I'm down.
All right. I think we covered everything. If not, we got more episodes, right?
Yeah. Well.
Huge thank you guys again.
Yeah,
it really does mean a lot.
It was
I
really
mean,
cool seeing it.
we I think this is our 10th episode.
Yeah.
I think there.
It really it's a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun than I thought it would be, and we're happy to be here. So thank you for inviting us into your homes.
It's going on a lot longer than I thought it'd go.
I listened to the first episode of the podcast and I'm like, this is getting shut down immediately. Like, this is not fucking
We're getting
happening.
canceled.
And here,
Angus gonna take us
here we
down.
are.
So if people like us, I guess we should like us too.
I refuse. I refuse to like us.
All right, so that was our heartfelt moment. So we can
Yeah.
recede back into ask.
I'm so fucking great. I'm the best.
All right, well, with that in mind,
Yeah,
I'm
with Jake being the best.
I'm gonna turn things over to my boy Buster here, and Jake. Here's Jake's tip of the week.
Hey everyone. This tip of the week is actually useful. It might not be the funniest tip or the bullshit tip or anything of the sort. It's an actual tip. Every vegetable is better in butter. And that's facts. Asparagus, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, whatever it may be, every vegetable is better in butter.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
Well, if that's all we got, I'm Bobby.
I'm Joey.
Jake.
That's all she wrote, folks.
Bitch.